Daniel, Coach Kidd always preaches next man up mentality. Injuries going into this game. Najee steps into the starting lineup. Didn't have like a great game from a stat perspective, but he made a big impact.
Yeah.
Speak to his impact.
I mean, he came in and just pretty much knew the job that he had tonight, and that was, of course, just like that next man up mentality. You know, I felt like he had the right approach. Came in, he was poised, he was comfortable. Felt like he was, you know, just out there just pretty much already a starter. So I feel like he just asserted himself into the role and just knew what he had to do.
You guys played a similar opponent in that Vucevic can go outside, go on the perimeter. Why was it different for you guys and you specifically tonight than it was a couple of nights ago?
Really just a sense of urgency, better communication, quicker communication too. That's pretty much it though.
Talking about your head, just wearing the same like Kyrie, does it also say something about you as a team because all of you like have so much appreciation to each other? And that's also, I think, what we saw today, what Kyrie just said. He started off hot and then just he could keep on going, but then he shared the ball. And is that, you would say, the recipe also for the season, that you guys are so connected to each other?
Yeah, that's the recipe of success for us, you know, just being together and just being there for each other. Honestly, we built that chemistry, built those relationships. It can take us a long way throughout the season. You know, there's ups and downs, but if we have each other, it can get easier throughout that bumpy road that we go down.
So, Daniel, you said the recipes for success being kind of that camaraderie. Y'all built that last year. Y'all have some new guys coming in. How have y'all built off of last year, even though you have new guys into this year?
Just taking it one day at a time. You know, we know it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows every day. You know, it's always going to be a storm. But if we find ways to get through that storm as a team, that really just helps us, you know, kind of build character, build chemistry, build confidence within each other. And that just brings us closer together.
Before the game, you were talking about transition defense, but like you guys turned the tables in the first quarter, defense to offense.
Yeah, I thought the offense was good. The movement, a lot of guys touched the ball early, and I thought the balance was good for them not to be able to run on us. Also being able to, you know, put some of those shots in early where they had to take it out, so that slowed them down a little bit. But I thought we did a great job of executing the game plan, and I thought the movement of the ball early really set the tone.
Yeah, to get 33 assists on 45 made shots, how much of that is emphasis? Obviously, like defenses have been trying to reduce ball movement and turn it into an ISO game. Is that something that you guys can, you know, get past and have games like this, even despite what defenses are doing?
Yeah, I think we have two of the best ISO players in the league, in the world, and so it's easy to lean in and go to that right off the bat. But to get other guys involved, I thought the group made a conscious effort for Clay to touch the ball, since you guys asked that question, that important question of, like, can Clay get shots and Luka not? So we listened to the media. You guys really helped out.
We're so smart. You know?
I know. I agree. I totally agree. We listened. And so we thought the group did a great job of, you know, Clay even turned down some shots early, but the ball movement where multiple guys touched the ball, it's hard to guard in this league, and I thought the guys really made a conscious effort of doing that, and not just for the first quarter, but for all four quarters, and it was nice to watch.
Coach Kidd, when you're observing the first quarter and you're seeing Luka, you've talked about before how the first quarter hasn't been as best as it's been in the past, but Kyrie went off there in the first. How important was getting Kai involved early tonight and moving forward?
Yeah, I thought Kai's defense got himself involved. He came up with some steals there and got some layups, and then just took what the defense got. But I thought just the movement of being able to get the back door with Kai, being able to the pass, I thought we used the pass well. Kai used the denials to benefit, to get the layups early on. And so, again, just the movement, I thought our intent was right as a group for 48 minutes. And this is something that we got to build on, especially if we're going to have these injuries, for this group to be able to score. Again, our bench didn't score but 1 point, you know, until after halftime. So we got to look at that to be better.
With Kyrie, how intentional is the triple threat right corner touches that he keeps getting and
keeps making?
Yeah, it seems like he just makes, you know, pulls it and makes.
I think he's very comfortable in that spot, so hopefully we can get him there a little bit more. But I think just the ball, the flow, the rhythm of the game is one. This is one of our first that you can see the flow and the rhythm was on our side. We've been fighting to get that rhythm, and hopefully now we can build on this for Friday. But again, not the silly fouls or sending them to the free throw line was a big thing for us on the defensive end. And rebounding the ball, I thought we did a really good job of rebounding the ball, not giving them second opportunities.
Tim mentioned all the assists. This is 2 straight pretty big assist games for Luka. What are you seeing from him the last few games?
Guys making shots. It's hard to get assists if we're not shooting the ball straight. But I think, again, the catch and shoot is there. That I thought the run outs, that the throw aheads were really big. This was the most I thought where we threw the ball ahead and let our teammates get layups or wide open shots. And again, if we can throw that ball ahead and put pressure on the defense, we're getting great looks. And so I think for once we're using that transition. If we can rebound the ball, we can get out and run and get some easy baskets. And I think that helps when we get in the half court, that you feel good about makes and seeing the ball go in.
Coach, you always preach the next man up mentality. And tonight, Najee went out, had a couple good baskets, had a couple of nice steals. Just talk about Najee, his impact in the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was great. I asked him how he liked starting. He said it was cool. But I think, again, just his versatility to be able to play with, start or come off the bench shows us something early. So, with the injuries that we have, and hopefully we get healthy here, but just to be able to have him be able to start and, again, defensively help us, and then on the offensive end, giving us another ball handler, a guy who can push it.